cheeseburger, 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 big.
Okay, Violeta, so we're going to make homemade hamburgers. So these are our ingredients that you will need. Minced beef, que es res molida. A whole garlic, que es un ajo. A whole onion, que es cebolla. Dos huevos, 2 eggs. And finally, breadcrumbs, que es pan rallada. Okay? So you need to get all those first of all. Okay, so we're going to take the meat and break 2 eggs into it. Then take the garlic and add the garlic. So the garlic goes in. And then we're going to take the onions and add the onions in. So there's the garlic, the onions and the meat. Now this is the best bit. Add the breadcrumbs. With your hands, you're going to have to get in there and mix it all up. Yeah, really mix all that up. So squish it all together. Mix it all up. Okay, can you see how mixed up that is now? So all the onions and the garlic and the meat and the breadcrumbs are all mixed in together. Okay, now we've got that, we need to add some flavour to it. So take some salt, sal, a little bit of salt, very little bit. Some pepper, pimento. Very little bit. Now it's up to you what you add, because you might like to add some soy sauce. I like to add Yorkshire sauce or English sauce, salsa inglés. La tía Caro tiene. Then I'm going to add some herbs. So a little bit of basil. A little bit of thyme, pero tú puedes mezclar las hierbas que tú quieres. A una mezcla de todo. Esto solo es para mí, para dar un gusto que me gusta. Mira. Y oregano. Now I'm going to take a spoon and mix all that in again. Right, that's now all mixed in. Okay, so I'm going to take some flour, harina, and I'm going to sprinkle it all over like this. Oops. All over. And there's the flour sprinkled all over with our mixture. Okay, now comes the complicated bit. With our mixture, we want to make about 6 bolitas, balls of meat. So I guess about the size of a hand. But you'll see, because you want 6 in the end, so all that has to be divided into 6. So I'm going to go 1, 6. Okay, I've made 6 and I've got some left over, so I'm going to add it to the smaller ones that I've made. So I try and make them all roughly the same size. There we go. And there's our 6 balls that we've made. Okay, now the next bit, we take one of the balls and we flatten it in our hands like this. And then we put it down on top of the flour. A bit on each side. And then we shape them into hamburgers. And we don't want them too thick, so nice and thin. If it gets sticky, use some more flour. Okay, so we flatten it in my hands, Flatten it and then lay it down and form it into burgers. When it gets sticky, just turn it over and put some more flour. There we go. And there we are. So that's 3. You need to do that with all of them. Okay, now we need to take them. So I'm using this implement. I'm just going to transfer them over onto a tray. One. It's important we just leave them there for about 30 minutes, media hora, para que los sabores empiezan a mezclar. If you can leave that at least an hour, that's even better. Okay, Violeta, so now we have to have the bread ready. So there we are, there's 6. And the tomato ketchup and the mayonnaise. Then we have the cheese, cucumber, tomato, lettuce and onions. What's really important is the layers that you put on them. So we're going to start with this one. Well, actually, we're going to do them all. Okay, first off, mayonnaise. Okay, the mayonnaise first. And then some ketchup. Okay, onion, lettuce, tomato and cucumbers. To cook the burgers, you can fry them, or I'm going to use the oven because I'm going to use grill. So I'm going to heat them from above and grill them. Okay, so we're going to get these ready for the grill. So, 1. Okay, so we're going to put these into the top of the grill. There we are. So now I'm going to close it and we're going to get those cooking. There we are. Now ready and just waiting for the burgers. Okay, now we're just going to turn them over. I've turned them over and I've cooked them on the other side. So I'm going to turn that off now. There we go. So now we just want the cheese. But for those that like cheese. There we go. Cheese is now on them and they're ready to be dished up. There we go. Prepared. Todo listo.
Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Whopper, 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 Hamburger, Cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.